Today's quiz, you've got to name the 30 most recent players to kick 50-plus goals in a season, BT, and I've given you jack shit.
Nothing at all.
No clubs, no clues, no years, no nothing.
Shit.
The totals include finals,
Yep, okay.
so it's not just the home and away season. If they made finals and they snuck over,
Yep.
they're on this list. No players are repeated on the list. So it's just the 30
okay.
most recent players. Not
Yeah.
someone's done it 5 times, they're on this 5 times.
Yep.
3 strikes only. 24 and a half is the over-under, and there's 30 names on this list, and he looks stressed.
25 names you want me to get, and you're giving me nothing. I don't even know the range.
That's why you're one of the best in the business, BT, and if you think he's got this in his bag, comment right now. Oof. But before you comment, BT, if you're not subscribed to the channel, click that button.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe. It's the best way you can support the channel. Keep us doing what we're doing and putting out these sort of content for you guys, because we love doing it.
Yeah, we do.
Let's start it off, mate. Where you going?
All right. So my strategy here, I need to work out the bottom of the board. But
Are you going to go there first? Or are you going to go there
I've
last?
got to think of names who I know have had 50 goals roughly around an era. So I'm thinking, obviously, top 30. You have roughly, I don't know, 4 on average, 4 to 6 a year who kick 50 now. Then you got COVID year. So I'm thinking the bottom is roughly 2016, 2017. So if I go roughly that time, let's go with Josh Kennedy from the Eagles. He's definitely done it around then.
Going with Josh Kennedy. He's on this list. He is the number 28 name on the list. So the 28th most recent player to do it, and now I give you the year. 2017 is the last time that JK did it.
Okay. Yeah, see, obviously that helps. If it was down to like 2014, that's a lot harder for me.
Yeah, but I'm not going to lie, that is not where I was expecting you to go. I thought you'd just take the low-hanging fruit early, but he's gone with a baseline early.
Yeah.
And I respect that. That is good strat.
All right. Jesse Hogan.
Jesse Hogan, top of the list.
Yep.
Goes from the bottom to the top.
Jeremy Cameron.
Jezza is number 2. And again, this is not to say that Jezza hasn't done it more than once, because he has. Mm-hmm. It's just his most recent occasion.
Yep.
Second most recent player to do it.
Smoke and Joe.
Smoke and Joe, you had to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 name on the list. I was looking and I was scrolling and I couldn't find him, and I went, yeah, because he's at the top of the list.
Charlie Curnow.
Charlie Curnow's there. He's the number 4 name.
Yeah, I was still it last year. Okay. Taylor Walker.
The Texan is on this list. 7th most recent to do it in 2023.
Okay. Who am I missing? 24. This is tough.
We've tested the great man.
Jack Rewalt would be on here somewhere.
Jack Rewalt is on this list. The number 22 name in 2021 was his most recent time kicking 50 plus.
Eddie Betts.
Eddie Betts is the number 29 name on this list. Has not done it since 2017. But it's enough to get on the board. You're just testing the limits here, man.
Wow. This is not having a team logo here. That's...
You know what this says to me?
This is tough.
It says to me that you've been blessed. It says to me that I'm just making it too easy. And now here we go. I've put the screws on you. I've made you work for it. And you just don't want to work for it. I'm keeping you honest, BT. Yeah. Get in the comments. Keep BT honest.
Tom Hawkins.
The Tomahawk. He's there. He's the number 13 name on the list. Last doing it in 2022.
Okay. Harry Mackay.
Harry Mackay on this list, number 21. Most recently doing it in 2021. We now move into double digits. He's got 10 down. There's 20 left. You need to get 24 and a half.
That's so tough. Oscar Allen.
Oscar Allen is number 11. Had a big year in 2023.
Jake
He's on the
Waterman.
list. And Jake the Snake, there you go. The two Eagles. Number 6. Jake Waterman getting it done in 2024. In very bad sides, it must be said.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
We
Jake Waterman came out of nowhere, really, didn't he?
Had a huge year last year.
Yeah.
Interesting, did it whilst Allen out of the team, and Allen did it whilst Waterman was out of the team. So, wonder what that tells you.
Aaron Norton.
The astronaut, Aaron Norton, is number 20 on this list in 2022. He kicked 50 plus.
2 metre Peter.
Peter Wright also did it in 2022. He's the number 17 name on the list. Thought you said this was difficult, mate. You are strikeless, and we are almost halfway through the board.
I feel like I'm going to hit a wall, though. It's one of those type of quizzes. Kyle Langford.
Kyle Langford had a big year. 2023, he's on this list. That's 15 names down. Halfway through the list, BT. Still strikeless. But you are really... You're thinking your way through this. You're really strained, I feel.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Strained is the word I'm looking for.
Nick Larkey.
The SUV had to look, and he's there, of course. 2023. Had that big year, made the 40, didn't make the All-Australian team, but he was elite.
Yeah. Ben King.
Ben King is the last name from 2024. He's on the board. And at the time of the recording this video, he's on track, I would say.
Yes, he is.
We don't know what's happened since. Touch wood, he's going all right.
And they're going to play finals.
What a call. What a call from yours truly. If you haven't seen it, our mid-season review of our pre-season predictions, needless to say, I know what's happening with the Gold Coast, and I knew it for a long time. Click that link up there. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Toby Green.
Uncle Toby in 2023 had a very good season. He kicked 66 goals and he's on this list.
Darcy Fogarty.
Darcy Fogarty.
Yeah, that's his name, isn't it?
Well, that is his name. You're locking it in.
Yeah.
It's your first miss, BT. The fog is not there.
Okay.
That's strike one.
He kicked a fair few goals last year, but I know they didn't play. They didn't play finals last year.
No. And all of our 2024 names are gone. So,
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
yep. So we got one name left for 2023 that clearly hasn't done it in 2024. 2023, the most recent name. And then we've got a fair few 2022s you can see there as well.
I'm just trying to go through the teams and think who's kicked close to that. And it's not really helping.
Or whilst BT's thinking about it, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click that button below. 2 videos every week. And with the Creator Classic coming up, you'll want to make sure you get all the notifications of when our latest video drops.
Charlie Cameron.
Charlie Cameron
No.
is on the list.
Oh.
2023 was that last name that you needed. I had to go looking for him. He's there.
Shit, I'm running out of names.
You're on 19 out of 30, so we're almost at 20 names. The over-under is 24 and a half because we've got high expectations for you, but I still think 20 would be a pretty good effort.
Fremantle. Anyone from Fremantle?
But that is the way to work through the board. You just go on team by team.
Yeah. Oh, Melbourne. Bailey Fritsch.
Going with Bailey Fritsch.
Surely.
He's on the board.
Yeah.
2022. He kicked 53 goals for the D's. And I don't have it in front of me. I'm pretty sure he bested that in 2021, the flag season as well.
Yeah.
That puts you on 20 names. You've got 10 to go. We can see on the board there is 4 names from 2022 still here. And then a bunch more that you can't be exactly certain on the date ranges, but between 2021 and 2017.
Yeah. Lance Franklin.
Going with Buddy.
Yep.
He's there.
Forgot about Sydney.
Just need to get the right one. Buddy Franklin in 2022. Kicked 50 plus. 9 names to go. 4 names to the over-under. And you've got 1 strike to your name so far.
Let's just go with Josh Tracy.
The big kahuna,
Did he kick 50?
Josh Tracy.
Yeah, I'm hitting the wall.
Yeah, that's a wall, all right. That's a strike. The big kahuna.
He was in the 40s, eh?
And only really doing it in
True,
recent
very
seasons.
recent, yeah.
We're looking 22
Yeah.
and later
Later.
now. You have 1 strike left. Still a few guesses away from the over-under, but it's definitely still achievable here, BT.
Let's just go with... Oh, maybe... You know what? Let's throw out a name. From Melbourne. Around 2018, I think, roughly. Tom McDonald.
Going for Tom McDonald. Putting it all on the line for T-Mac.
Yeah, I knew he played forward and he had 1 good year up forward. I don't know if he kicked 50 though.
2018, Tom McDonald was his good year, and he's on the list.
Yeah, there we go.
He kicked 53.
Yeah.
He got over the line. 8 names to go on this list.
2022, I think he made it All Australian. I think it was 22. To kick 50 though. Let's just go with it. Tyson Stengel.
BT picking himself up off the canvas. It is Tyson Stengel. He's on the board.
I think it was 22. He was All Australian.
Bang on in the Cats premiership year. The
Yeah.
bolt from the blue.
Yeah.
Tyson Stengel. He kicked 53. You're on 23. 2 names from hitting the over-under, which you thought was unachievable.
I thought those last 2 I would have been out.
But you're jagging them, mate.
Yeah, I'm jagging
You're
them.
keeping yourself alive,
Yeah.
and that's what we want to see.
Yeah.
A bit of fight from the great man. Give him some love in the comments. Get him over the line.
Tom Lynch.
Going with Tom Lynch. Which Tom Lynch?
Richmond.
You have to ask.
Yeah.
You have to ask. Tom Lynch is on the board. He kicked 63 goals in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Big year for Tom
Yeah.
Lynch. And BT, now 1 name away from the over-under. You have just dragged yourself back into this game. Can you do it? Can you get yourself to 25? It'd be a bloody impressive performance.
All right, so I've been saving this name for this guess if I got there. So I'm ride or die on this name.
Yes.
I'm going with the package.
You're going with the package.
The package.
You're going with Jake the Snake
Yeah.
Stringer.
Yeah.
The package. I'll tell you what, you're going to die on the package. He's not on the list.
Yeah.
The package doing you dirty. That is strike 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has kicked 50 in a season. I think it was 2015.
Yeah. Okay.
That big year with
Yeah,
the Dogs, that
that's what I
All-Australian
thought, yeah.
year. Hasn't done it since. So the pack is letting you down. Let's go through these names because it was a good performance. 24 out of 30 from the top to the bottom. The 19th name, most recent. His brother on the list, Max King.
Oh God, I didn't even think of him.
You don't really think of Maxi. I mean, he injured too much.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Ben Brown in 2019
Should have got that.
had a super
Yeah.
consistent performer, Ben Brown. You said no more Eagles on the list. Jack Darling did it in
that
2019,
makes sense as well.
and he won an All-Australian
Yeah.
that year as well. Luke Bruce,
Okay.
2018, and of course, whenever you see Luke Bruce, you have to see his mate, Jack Gunston, also on the list.
Yeah.
Last name, number 30, would have done you dirty from 2016. Josh Jenkins. Getting his way
Wow.
on the list. He just finds a way, does JJ.
He does, doesn't he?
Just had a couple of good years there with the Crows, but that is it. The 50 players to most recently kick 50 plus in a season. BT going 24 out of 30.
I'll take it.
You'll take it, but it's not the over.
No,
I'm just
it's
saying.
not.
You didn't.
That
get
was
there.
tough.
It was tough,
That was
but we
very
made it tough, and the line was perfect.
It was perfect.
The line was absolutely perfect. If you enjoyed that one, let us know in the comments, and we will see you in the next one. Cheers.